Peace and blessings, family. It's your girl Sony back again with another one. I keep telling you, I'm in a space right now that feels unfamiliar to me. On my birthday, I went to go see a movie. And I went to go see Obsession. I love horror. If you know me, I know I love a good horror film. My sister, who's 5 years older than me, does not do horror. I love horror, whether it's demonic, I was always raised like that. Candyman is still one of my favorite movies to this day. I could watch all Tony Todd till the day he passed, scared the hell out of me. But I love horror. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go see this movie. It seems amazing. The preview seemed like, ooh. When you walk the spiritual walk, people don't explain a lot of different things for you. You got to learn things the hard way. I went to go see the movie. I jumped maybe once or twice. And I could not get, I'm thinking while I'm watching the movie, then I'm empathetic, I'm feeling for the characters. This walk has me in a way where I'm not able to enjoy. I couldn't enjoy that entertainment anymore because the movie itself, I don't want to ruin it for people. It's really a spiritual movie when you think about it. Basically, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. He was granted a wish that this girl will love him more than anything else in the world, and baby, she did. But what he didn't realize was that she wouldn't be her. The person that he cared for would not be that person that he would get. And while I'm watching this movie, I'm doing the knowledge, and I'm like, damn. But I'm in my head, and I'm watching from a different place than the Sony of 2-3 years ago would have watched it. Because the old Sony would be like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. And I feel so bad of the girl that's trapped in the body, because the real girl, the firstborn, is trapped in the body. But what's coming out of it is a demonic entity that has taken over her body. This boy's life got turned upside down because he wanted someone who didn't want him. He was too afraid to open his mouth and tell her that he wanted her. And she gave him the prime opportunity, and he didn't say anything. So when he made that wish and he wished to get the love that he never experienced, he got that and so much more. His whole life was ruined. His whole life and everybody else's life around him was ruined for a wish. When in reality, all he had to do was tell the woman, I like you. Could we go out on a date? Either she could have said yes or she could have said no. What is going to happen? We will always find people attractive that don't find us attractive. People will find us attractive that we want, vice versa. We will have crushes on people and they just want to be friends. We may have crushes on people that may see us as brothers and sisters. That's just how life is. And then we may develop crushes on people who also have a hidden crush on us, and bada boom, bada bang. Ha ha! We're going to make something happen, but that's life. And I'm watching the movie. I'm kind of pissed off at this time because it's not as entertaining as I thought it would be. I feel bad for the girl who's inside of the other girl's body. And I start to feel bad for the boy who was granted the wish, because his life is so horrific. It's just like, so I didn't enjoy the movie. I didn't enjoy my birthday movie. Now, for my wife, I'm not going to say future wife because we already married in the ethers. Baby, I love a good movie date and a good dinner date. Now, my dinner date could go from steak. I don't eat, I'm allergic to shellfish and mushrooms. But as long as you like it, I love it. As long as our food don't touch, we good to go. But I'm a movie girl. I love the movies. As soon as it gets dark and you hear the, I love it. I'm in my happy place, one of my happy places, because you're going to be my other happy place. And it was ruined. It was ruined. I should have went to see the other movie I wanted to see, and I didn't. It was an interesting movie, and I can't wait to see it again when it hit Netflix or something else, because I'm not going to spend no more money to see it. But it was interesting. But the spiritual walk, I'm not going to lie, it's so rewarding, it's so beautiful, but it has me in a place of solitude to a certain extent, because I don't align with anyone that I formerly aligned with. Some people, because my core people, we still rock no matter what. I've changed. I am quick to cut a person off real quick. I don't need anything from you. If I ask you for something once and I don't get it, that's it. There's no questioning, there's no nothing, because I was one of those people, when you ask for something, before you could finish the sentence, you had it. I'm getting to see people for who they are, and there's no shade, because everyone rocks on a different vibration. We're different. But it has made me tougher, stronger, quicker to respond and to act. And what I always thought was a negative is not a negative. If you don't stand up for yourself, no one else will. I don't care how people take what comes out of my mouth, because you're not going to project your things onto me. Now, I'm not a rude person, but I don't have to treat demons with kindness, and that's why I got it twisted before. I realize now you got to fight a demon on a level that a demon understands, you feel me? And with that being said, I'm just a bigger, better Sony. My intuition is on point where it scares me. It's so on point that it really scares me. I can't be with no one other than another spiritualist at this point. Well, I already know who I'm going to be with. I just ain't meet them yet. We done met in the ethers. We done been, this will be another life cycle together. It's been a minute. But it rips away the facades and the mask, and you get down to the meat and the potatoes of what's really going on, what we doing. And that's what it's all about. But I needed this time between me and the universe to sit and to grow and to learn and to get to know me. Because the me that I've known before has changed so much and has grown, fully grown at this point. And for me, that's what it's all about, growth. Excuse me. Learning, growing, and doing something new. But I can't have on rose-colored glasses. What I had in the past with people is just at the past. The people I had in the past is just that in the past. People will show you who they are, and you have to believe them. I don't need anything from anyone. That's the funny part. I don't find joy in the things that I used to. Each day I'm finding out something new about myself. And it's a beautiful walk. I'm not going to lie. It truly is a beautiful walk. And I can't wait to see where I'm at this time next year. But I'm so grateful to God for saving me, for protecting me. My spiritual team is on fleek. And I took it back with that one, on fleek. They really don't play about me. My ancestors don't play. I know people like to say it because it sounds cute. My ancestors really don't play about me. Just ask my ops. They're keeping their feet on these demons' necks, and I'm so grateful for everything and everyone and how they came through, because without them, who knows what had happened to the girl. There's so many practitioners and people out here that wish they could have. And, you know, it's knocking them off from their stellar reputations that they had until they ran into the kid and my spiritual team. But it is what it is, baby. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. What part don't you demons get? Anything that ever happens in my life is only because it was sanctioned by the Most High. It's not y'all. It's not y'all. It's not y'all. So no matter what happens in your 3D, keep that vibration up. I like to put music. I pray. I watch religious things. Jesus of Nazareth is one of my favorite movies. In fact, my mother had to drag me and my brother out of the house. We went to church one day. We was young. We lived right around the corner from the Duffield movie theater in downtown Brooklyn. I lived all over. I'm young. At this time, I gotta be under 10. So me and home went to the movie theater. And mind you, we picked the movie we wanted to see, Jesus of Nazareth. That's the type of kids we were. It went off. I wanted to see it again. I didn't know it was a 3-hour movie. We're in the theater. All of a sudden, I know. We're watching the second movie, second show, and my mother comes in. What y'all doing? We watching a movie. It's a Sunday night. We gotta go to school. I had no idea the movie was that long, but my heart has always been with Christ. Has always been with Christ. We left church to go to the movies, you know, so I don't do anything for TikTok. I don't do anything for social media. I don't do anything for the public. If you know me, you're getting authentically Sony. The only thing you're not getting is from a couple of years ago with me with four-letter words flying from my mouth. You know, God cleaned me up. They still there though. Don't get it twisted. They still there. You got to know your audience, baby. But I'm trying to be a better person. And that's why I tell you at the end of the day, we got to stop trying to put people on pedestals and everything else. We just human. We are spirits having a human experience. They try to put King on a pedestal. They try to put Malcolm on. We are just people. They were just mere human beings. Muhammad Ali, everybody they try to put on a pedestal. No, we all got different talents and gifts, but we just people. And people are flawed. I have done some egregious things to people in my past. I am not that same person, but yes, that was my past. You have a past. We all have a past. We learn from our past. The majority of the things that I have ever done in my life to hurt someone else was geared towards me because I didn't love myself and I took my hurt and my pain on me. I was just telling one of my cousins the other day, when you grow up in the ghetto, not everybody, but the people I hung around, it was a warped reality. When we went out to have fun, it was destructive. It was destructive. It was illegal substances and reckless intimacy. Reckless intimacy can come anyway, or being with someone who already has someone, whether you know it or not, making you a third party. Not using contraceptives the way you should. Anything. Girls was on Pebble Beach, which we call that the roof of the PJs. They went to Pebble Beach and did their thing. But in the hood, we weren't taught how to have fun. That was our fun. Flipping birds, doing this, that was our fun. You have to have different experiences. Once I left the hood and went into different experiences, experienced different lifestyles, different cultures, different neighborhoods, you realize, no, that was just giving the man what the man wanted. That was just following the enemy. It's nothing like that. No, that was not life. That was hell. That was literally hell on earth. So you learn. The more you learn, the more you grow. So you will never, if you see someone 20, 30 years and they're still that same person, that means that they are stagnant and they have not grown, and that's sad. We are supposed to learn and grow something new every day. Every day I learn something new that I didn't know the day before and the day before that. So I always tell people, if you want to know anything, come to the source. If you want to know anything about me, come to me. My brother and my sister couldn't tell you anything about me. My ex, who I separated from 3 years ago, couldn't tell you anything about me. My little cousins that I talk to almost every day can't tell you about me. And no one can tell you about you outside of you. So I like to cut out the middleman. Like I told you before, if somebody telling me about a mate, somebody I got an interest in, baby, the tongue lashing that you're going to get put on you, because don't nobody come in between me and mine on what we got going on. Because now you in my business right now. I don't care who you are. You'll never come between me and what I got going on. I'm a grown woman. I know how to handle one. People like to keep their minds on other people's stuff. I never understood that fascination and obsession with someone else's life. That means you have no life. When you run into people and all day on the phone, jaw-jacking about somebody else, you have no life. I got so much stuff. I don't want to know about nobody else's stuff. I'm trying to work on me. I'm trying to build some stuff for me. I'm trying to do what I got to do over here for me. I don't care who had a baby by who baby father was in the house and had another chick and that. I ain't got time for that. And that's the type of people I don't have in my life, because I don't rock like that. I like to uplift. I don't want to hear misery about nobody. I want all my brothers and sisters to succeed, whether I like you or not. It's humanity, because at the end of the day, one life is affected by so many others. Something happened to me, a lot of other lives are going to be affected, and so will yours, hopefully, if you're walking in the light. But at the end of the day, baby, we got to make way for the next ones coming, and the best way you could do it is being open and honest and truthful to these children coming up. If you knocked off a couple of babies back in the day, let your daughters know. So God forbid, if that happens to be their story, they could come to you and say, "Ma, da 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 da," because y'all all deal with emotional things afterwards. I say y'all because out of everybody I know, me and my sister has never been neither one of our stories. So I couldn't tell you I could tell you from the outside in. I could never tell you from the inside out what you go through, what your body goes through, and mentally, because mentally that has to affect you in a way that it has to be horrific. That's killing off a part of you at the end of the day, regardless of how you want to word it. It is what it is. So these children need to know the truth. The sons need to know from their father when they got all these broken homes. And they ain't never really take care of no kids outside of child support, which child support is, But the kids, they need to hear it from the people that have walked these streets. They trying to get to the where you have already been. So you have to pour into the next generation. Don't tell them what you think sounds nice to make you look like you were such. No. We've all learned through heartache, despair, and pain and lessons. And that's how you learn. So until next time, family, anybody come to me, you're going to get the unadulterated truth. So if you don't want to hear the truth, don't ask me for nothing. I don't care if you're 2 or 82. Peace and blessings, love and light. Ashe, give thanks and praise to the Most High and thanks to the ancestors because today is a day, baby. Ashe.